Hey folks, happy Monday. Excuse me. Working on the Junkyard Dog Falcon this morning a little bit. Haven't worked on it for a few days. I've been out in doing yard work. Actually, cutting down a bunch of trees and limbs and cleaning up my backyard and whatever. The weather here is gorgeous. Yeah, November in Texas, Central Texas, is pretty freaking awesome. So I've been out working myself way too hard, and I can feel it. I can barely even operate the old fingers this morning. So that's what I've been up to. Like I said, I just had a bunch of trees. Well, little tiny trees, actually. Nothing very big. Cutting some limbs and bunches, but quite a bit of stuff. And I got these shitty, I call them just trash trees. They start off as these little branches that grow up, and if you don't cut them down, sooner or later they turn into a big freaking tree. And I have some on my fence line in the back, up next to the neighbor. And he's got his garden over there, and they really block the sun into his garden. So I've been trying to trim some of those out as much as I can to help get him a little more light for his garden over there. And just general, trimming up trees and the stuff that's fallen down, and all that shit you got to do. But I did get into this morning to work on the old Falcon. Found the missing radiator. Mr. Boots had stashed it in with the little thing of shocks. So I don't know why he didn't put it in the one for radiators that was just below it, but he put it in with the shocks. It's not going to work on this one, so we're still going to have to find us a radiator. But that's what Mr. Boots did. He put it in the wrong, because it's his job to come in, kind of straighten shit up and whatever and organize stuff when I'm done. And yeah, he just didn't get her done. So I got some pulleys here. Let's see, I got some pulleys here and some rear shocks, which are really little. Happened to find these ones that were already painted and had decals on them, so I got those to fit on the front just fine. I put in this mount here for the track bar, and so I got these shocks going in there, but I got to paint them and little whatever. So we got the carburetor distributor. I haven't decided if I'm going to do any excess wiring or whatever. I don't really think I'm in the mood. Especially the way my freaking hands feel right now. So I think we're just going to go with the standard nothing. So once I get the pulleys and everything and the belt and everything on the front, the old motor will be ready to go in. And yeah, we'll move on from there. Then we can get some interior dash work. Just by looking, it looks like what we need. We need obviously we need a seat, and we need a dash panel, steering column, shifting device, and some whatever else little things we need in here. They can find at the old junkyard. And I kind of came to the decision, because I have had to go back in here and make some, quite a few little adjustments and whatever, and I'm going to leave it like that, because like I said, this is the Junkyard Dog, built in the junkyard from old whatever parts and whatever, and so that's how it's going to kind of be. The Alan Quickie thing just kind of was I'm not trying to build some kind of a special car or whatever. It was just kind of a thing that I thought would look pretty cool on this car, the way it was already, you know, going and everything. So I think that's all. So yeah, she's still looking pretty cool. Again, if you want one of these Falcon bodies or other really cool bodies, Big Donkey Resins, look him up, give him a call, email him, whatever. That's how he takes orders. You got to call him and place an order with him personally, and you can pay PayPal. That's how I usually pay, or whatever. So if you're looking for some cool bodies, check out his website. He's got some cool stuff on there. A lot of modified stuff. So that's where we're at today. Like I say, I just been out trying to take care of this. You know, that's why I usually don't do anything. I mean, in the springtime, obviously, some spring cleanup and whatever. But you know, when it starts getting warm, I'm not out there taking care of stuff. I wait until, you know, October, November, you know, even September, it's still hot down here. So I wait till this time of year that I can, excuse me, get out there and get some stuff done. And I got everything cleaned up pretty good. It's actually looking real nice out there. I do have a couple projects going forward. I think I'm going to put in a little garden. I got a little spot where up from where the garden used to be, and actually the neighbor's got a tiller. He said I could use it, so if I feel frisky here sometime soon, I might go out there and bust up that ground and maybe have a little garden over there next year. And also I have a hole started. I don't know the history of the said hole, but I think it was supposed to be some kind of a little pond or whatever. And anyway, it's kind of right in the middle of my backyard. And I think next spring I'm going to pursue the turning that into an actual real pond. So I'll be having to probably have to dig me a little trench over to run some electrical, and then maybe even run my filter over by the. Probably what I'll do is put my filter system over next to the house, which is not too far away. So I'll probably run a trench from there over, and then run my electrical put my pump and all my stuff out there instead of having an underground pump and all that. And that way I can just have a pipe in, pipe out. So that's kind of a plan for next year. We'll see if unless Brandon completely fucks everything up and we'll be fighting for food or whatever. In that case, then we'll be on that'll be a whole nother agenda, but we're just going to have to do a wait and see on that, because right now, nobody knows what the fuck is going on with that bunch. That's all I'm going to say about that. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. And and maybe they do. Maybe they do have a clue. Maybe they're just trying to, which I wouldn't put that past Obama, because he's got his dick in the game here. So anyway, what's going on. So that's that kind of stuff, but this is kind of what's going on. But so we're just trying to keep on trucking and getting stuff done around the house, and keep working on the bench here a little bit, and feeling a lot better again. Still continually. I worked for about 2 hours solid yesterday. I had a bunch of limbs. I burnt a bunch. I had a big burn pile starting the other night, and Saturday night. And I had actually 3 piles that I got burned up, and then I had stuff yesterday that I continued gathering. And so I worked for a good over 2 hours of just, you know, hauling branches from where they were and working on the pile and everything. And yeah, that kind of kicked my ass, but at least, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to work like 2 hours straight like that nonstop. And actually, not just that wasn't the only time. I mean, over the weekend I had a couple times where, you know, I was probably working at least 2 hours at a time. And you know, I don't move too fast, but I can still get out there and get some stuff done. So that's really all we can hope for. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's what's going on in the shop here. All the kids are happy. Everybody's staying out of trouble. Little Bubba, the little one-eyed black guy, needs to go and get a nut removal, but I can't quite afford it right this moment, so he's going to have to wait till next month or whatever. But he's starting to get a little frisky, so it's time to nip that in the bud before we have any issues. And anyway, that's the update of what's going on here. Nothing new to report. Nothing new going on besides that. So thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that stuff, whatever you want to do. And we'll catch y'all later.